GHZ here. This is SKYDRONE Super X, and I'm going to give you a look at the stock camera. One of my viewers asked me about the stock camera, and I hadn't got around to it, so here you go. This is the stock camera, and show you what it looks like. All in all, I'd say the quality is good. We were getting waves through it, considerable waves. I'm definitely dealing with wind pushing against me, so I have vibrations from the quad and wind pushing against it, which isn't helping the video itself. That's why you have that the waves running through it. If the waves weren't there, I'd say the quality wouldn't be bad, but definitely not great with the waves there. The waves are also considered jello. If nobody's familiar with the term jello and you hear other quadcopter flyers talking about jello, this is what they're talking about. You can pause this. You can go frame by frame and get decent stills, so it's not all at a loss. But all in all, you're really not going to post video of this. You're not going to get great video of this because of the waves. And as you can see, I'm facing the sunset, and just like a camera, if you try to take a picture of somebody with a window behind them and light shining through it, the quality isn't going to be that great. That's why I was flying away from the sun. And there's a look at the quad itself. The quad itself is awesome. The flyability of the quad, the look of the quad is ridiculous. Again, SKYDRONE's Super X, which is a clone of Mold King. Mold King has a Super X. They're both named Super X, but they're just surnamed something else. This is SKYDRONE's. There is a Mold King. It's not cool metallic like this is, but it is essentially the same exact thing, and you can get it for a third of the cost. So if you don't got the money to go to your Kmart and pick up this metallic bad boy, but you want this because you like the way it flies, you like the way I'm showing it flying, and again, camera here, you can go online, you can go on eBay as well as other sites and type in Mold King Super X, and you're going to find it from $30 to $40, which is a heck of a deal because I think I paid close to $80 retail. But again, I was able to buy it. I was able to have it right then and there. I had never seen it before, and I was able to take it home and fly it. So I'm not displeased with me essentially overpaying for a Mold King Super X that's metallic, because again, it's metallic and the Mold Kings aren't. So there's a difference here. And again, you see the video here, it's not bad video quality. It's just there's vibration coming off the quad. There's wind that I'm dealing with that you are not going to be able to make an epic video off of this. But again, you will be able to pause and still frame and get video. Get video that is able to be used to still for pictures. So, not a total loss. As far as the camera on this drone during flight, I'm going to rate it like a 5.5 just because of not being able to use the video. The drone itself, take the camera off, pretend it never came with a camera, I'd rate the drone 8.5, close to 9 on a 10 scale. Love this drone. It's a larger drone, has good range to it. As one of my friends and I were talking about, there is a mild pitch issue. It's not a crazy pitcher. You're not going to nose down dive bomb in your third speed. And he had thought that because it's made to be a camera drone. So if you were nose down pitching to the ground, that camera would be pointed at the ground and you'd be eating grass and you'd get no footage whatsoever. So that's probably why. Also, if you're flying in a residential neighborhood, as you can see, I'm not really in that much of a residential neighborhood. I have neighbors on the other side of the street of me, but on the street that I'm flying on, I really don't have that residential neighborhood that people will have if you live in a cul-de-sac, if you live in the city. Radio interference will affect this. I have a dead zone in my yard that it does affect it, and it affects it greatly, and I attribute that to the police officer being across the street who probably runs a CB on occasions. Right now, I'm not experiencing it, and right where I would be experiencing it is right here. This slight section of my yard, sometimes I get mixed results with this quad. Today, I'm not getting any mixed results. It's flying great. As you can see, I'm taking it up in height. It does like to climb. I do see blinking lights. Blinking lights is an indicator that your battery's getting low. And with this, I would suggest bringing it down. The first time I flew it, it did auto land and shut off slowly. The second time, I was pitched unevenly and it kind of crashed lightly in the grass. If you're over cement, it's probably going to crash hard. So safety call, you see them lights, bring it in, bring it down, and you're not going to fry your battery, you're not going to kill the quad. And as you can see, I'm kind of just hovering here. I have a vague idea how long the battery lasts once it starts blinking. I believe it's like 1.5 minutes, close to 2 minutes that you'll get. But you're also draining battery levels extremely low when you're doing that. And then you take the chance of crashing a quad. Especially, again, if you're over concrete, you crash into that, there's a possibility of a break. The drone is plastic, and if it's falling from a high altitude, it's going to be coming down at an accelerated rate. I'm GHZ. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you're on Facebook and haven't checked out Drone Days, the link will be at the bottom. Please check it out. Thanks for watching, and take care.